I am excited that this day has come to an end. I wanted to do a video because you all know I work. I work a full time job from 8 to 4, 9 to 5, 7 to 3. It just depends on what I have going on. So I try to make sure that I'm really good at wearing different hats because I've had to create some boundaries to be able to do that. Because when you are a black progressive woman running for office or leading an organization, it does feel like you have to be ultra responsible and all eyes are on you, even if you don't see them. So I try to make sure I dot all my I's and cross all my T's. And I wanted to get on here because I know I've had some people call me and tell me that there's a press conference tomorrow about my being selected as a Democratic nominee. And I understand that this whole process has been a lot, but I appreciate the clarity. I take my, y'all know I'm on here if I lose, I'm on here if I win, I'm on here if I think I'm going to win, I'm on here if am I thinking about losing or I had a dream about losing. I'm still on here, and I try to be real honest and upfront because I want people to know, especially black progressive, black women candidates, women candidates, to know that we face a different battle sometimes. You know, like the deck is stacked for a lot of us, but it's really, really stacked when people, I don't know what the issue is with me. I've heard all kinds of things from council people to people in Frankfurt that they just don't want you there, Shameka. I don't know what it is. You don't want to think about these heads in a quiet room making deals. I don't think it's that. I just think that people want to be able to put steering wheels in people's back. But the people are who I listen to and who I'm doing this for. I really do care that when I come outside, my neighbor that's 3 doors down, I know that she, at first I thought it was, I didn't know why those cats were going over there, but she feeds the cats, she traps the cats, and then she has them fixed. And then when I come back, and whoever had this house before we did, it was a one owner. There was an older woman here, and she must have fed the cats because there's always cats around here. Our dogs don't like it. They clearly don't like it, but there's always cats. But I can go to work every day knowing that those cats are cared for. I would help her if she needed my help. But I know that she's doing her job. And that's the kind of way that's the kind of way that I want people to see leadership and see community engagement and to see that they're being heard when they have real valid concerns and needs and issues. I was not always this level of a fighter, if that makes sense. When things happened to me growing up and they were out of my control or even in my control and I didn't know, I didn't always have the support, confidence, or even the resources to fight issues or to push back against things that were happening to me. But every time something happened to me, I grew, I learned. My daddy always said, take your no's like you take your yeses and you won't be disappointed. And that's how I've tried to be, unless I feel like I've been wronged. I believe in social justice because everybody benefits from social justice. When you fight against the injustice, even people who don't care for you, who don't like you, they still benefit from those results. So that is a driving force for me. I do care about the greater good. I do care about the community I live in. I do care about the people, listening to the people. I see politics as a tool. But let's remember, politics are who gets what, when, where, and how. You need people in decision-making positions that are impacted, that are connected, so that they can help make good decisions. I'm not in this for a salary bump. I'm not running for Metro Council for the salary. I'm running to give the people a real voice, an unbiased voice. And I appreciate processes. And I participate in the processes when I can, even when the deck is stacked against me. I still go through it because I have young people. I have Ashanti, who is a special young person to me, who is moving to another place because of just not feeling like the things that she wants to have here in a happy life, she can't get it here. So she's going to discover and see if she can find that somewhere else. she's not the only one that feels like that. And it's not just young black women, it's white boys, it's young people all over, and people from who lived here all their life. There's seasoned people who've worked and retired who are just tired, you know? And so when the budget came out, I had friends that called me from all over the county, but it's like Newburgh specifically. I have a dear friend out there who said, where is Newburgh benefiting from this? Where is our voice? And I don't want that for District 3. So, you know, I'm going through the rigmarole. I'm going through, I was asked by a reporter, do I feel like this is a win? I do feel a win. Like, I'm glad that things were worked in my favor. But when they didn't work in my favor, I just went through the process to make sure it was clear. But it also feels like the next level of the gauntlet. You know, I tell my older daughters, I tell my husband, make sure y'all walk a straight and narrow line. I feel like we got to be so careful because so many people are looking for a way to disqualify me. And a lot of times to get to you, things happen to your family or those who or your loved ones. But I know it's important. I know the time is now for Louisville to have what it deserves. For Louisville is poised. There's so much funding coming into Louisville. There's so many opportunities, and it's not a time for gatekeepers and their subjects and their minions to run things. It's time for folks to be fair and equitable and to listen and to bring people to the table who are living in communities and impacted by the issues that are plaguing our city. And I have to live my truth. That's the only thing I have. And I've always said, people who don't know me or beefing with me ain't really had a real conversation with me. I have spoke out about things that I've learned about. If it's not true, then let's have a conversation and figure that out. But I'm not always given the benefit of doubt. I've had other opponents, even through this District 3 process, other candidates told me that they were told to stay away from me, that I was a wolf in sheep clothing. And I'm like, what? I'm just asking for transparency. I'm practicing it. I'm asking for it because I believe in it, right? And I know how to take a loss when I need to take a loss. But I also know when there's been foul play or when there's been some sort of corruption that I must speak up. I must say something. I'm out there, right? I don't hide behind keyboards, you know. I work. I try to do everything the right way. I'm not in some master plan room trying to make people's lives difficult, you know. Yeah, it's important to work for the things that you need and to pursue the American dream. But when the deck is stacked against you, you got to use every bit in you to push back, to fight where you can. All fighting isn't violent. When I say fight, I mean I'm 46 now, you learn how to fight in different ways. You learn how to send that email, make that phone call, hire a lawyer. You learn how to do that because if we don't, the system keeps duplicating and repeating itself over and over again. These are some of the same issues. It's just a new day. It's a new day to speak out and to do what's right by the people. So I stand before you as a transparent woman who loves the people and who is happy for the opportunity to be on the ballot on November the 7th. And I ask for your support. I am going to file this week. I needed to wait for the nomination before I filed. And as soon as I file and we get things set up, all of you who've been reaching out to me and saying, Shameka, I want to help. I want to door knock. I will need your help. I'm not taking anything lightly. I'm pushing to be what District 3 needs. I care about every community in every 26 districts in our county. So when I get all of that stuff organized, I'll make sure that we update any social media handles, website, and all of that, and ways that you can share about the campaign. If you don't live in District 3, you still can do everything but vote. I still need your support, whether you're in District 3 or not. But if you're in District 3, I need your help. You have been either drawn into this district, or you have not been heard, or you need support, or you just want to keep a connection to the elected person. I'm ready to be the person that you need. Shameka for District 3. Thank you. Please ask me any questions or details. Do not accept lies as truth. Take care.